Today, I'm going to walk through the Defiance opening, specifically one variation that all players need to know. Mastering this variation will decrease the number of losses you experience, and it may even increase your wins. Now, some of you might be asking, why is it called the Defiance? Well, back in the mid-19th century, the common reply to this 914 move was 2217, which opened up a number of attacks for the first side, including James Wiley's powerful 5-9 move, which led into the fife. This 2723 reply instead of 2217 was invented by Andrew Anderson's team to defy this 5-9 business, hence creating the Defiance. So let's play this opening and master it together. The Defiance begins 11-15, 23-19, 9-14, and then instead of 22-17, which again opens up for a number of different attacks, 27-23 is what defines this opening. Now, 5-9 can't be played with the same effectiveness, so 8-11 is the natural and the best reply here. Now, white is going to eliminate one of these two center squares from the first side by going 22-18 next. So, capturing the 2 for 2. And now white is going to continue the natural 29-25 development, again, out of the single corner and toward the center of the board. Red is going to recapture this 15 square by going 11-15 next. White is going to counter again by further developing toward the center of the board. Now, some texts give 4-8 as the next move. This 7-11, I think, is even better, waiting to get back into the 15 square regardless of what white does. Now here, Checkers Cycle in his video talks about this 24-20 exchange, and that move is fine, but I think this is the master restrictive route to take. This move's a little bit unnatural, but once you see this position, I think you'll like it, and I recommend playing it going forward, and that's this 22-18 move, and you'll see why this move is so powerful and so restrictive. So you're exchanging the 15 piece off. Now you're going back into this 17 square. Now you may think it doesn't look super great because it's toward the side, but you'll see why this is such a great move coming up here. So red, once again, is going to capture the center of the board, and it does that by going 11-15. Now you can, from the white side, swap it out by going 24-20. So after the exchange, now red is going to start developing 4-8. White now has this 30-26 move, creating a column here and preparing to line up for the next move, which is 8-11. Again, red doesn't have very many choices. It's very restrictive. Now white is going to trade it off by going 19-16. The 2 for 2. And now here's a key move for white to continue this restrictive strategy, and that's 26-23. Red is going to start attacking this piece on 17 by going 6-9, more or less forcing this piece into the 13 square, or else red is just going to go 9-13 next and capture the piece. So white goes into 13, and now here is a great move. This is a move to see and understand because it can come up in a number of different games, and that's this 3-7, creating the rebound shot tactic. White captures the piece, and now here is the tactic, and some of you can see this, and for the others, I recommend really pausing the video and understanding this type of tactical play here. 14-18 next. White captures. Red captures it back. And now white captures it back. And now you have the double jump. We're back to being even in the game. And then really it's just a clear-cut draw. White can go 31-27 or 17-22, 27-24, and the game is a draw at this point. So this is a master variation, and I highly recommend adopting it and playing it in your games. And now let's see it from the other side. So that was the Defiance from the white perspective. Now let's see it from the red perspective. So again, 11-15, 23-19, 9-14, and then 27-23 is what defines this opening. 8-11 next, and then exchanging off the piece on 15 right away for the 2 for 2. And now 29-25, 11-15, 25-22, again, very natural developments. And now this early 7-11 move countered by this 22-18 move instead of 24-20. So 22-18 here instead. And now red is going to get back into the 15 square. Now you can trade it off with 24-20. For 8 next, 30-26, 8-11, allowing the 2 for 2. And now this 26-23 move, 6-9, more or less forcing the piece onto 13. And then again, instead of this 10-15 or 1-6, going 3-7 to set up the tactic. And now 14-18. And then the double jump back for really a clear-cut, super solid draw. Again, I highly recommend mastering this variation within this opening. So that's my guide to the Defiance opening. What I would say is there's really only 2 unnatural moves in this game, and that's this 7-11, which again, you may think 4-8 is a little bit more natural, but 7-11, and then followed by 22-18 in that exchange. So once those 2 moves are mastered, this game is incredibly natural, and I recommend playing it out on your own board multiple times so that you can truly grasp it. Thanks, as always, for watching.